China has now become the latest country to launch an investigation into cars rigged by Volkswagen to cheat pollution tests. VW stock is down 20% since the scandal broke. If only there had been some early hint, you say. Well, there were some red flags about VW management well before news came of the cheating diesels. They were picked up by some investment firms that rate companies based on their environmental, social, and governance record, the socially responsible investment people. At least one pulled VW off its index of responsible companies last spring. Elsie Mayo is the founder of Humanity, Inc., a corporate responsibility consulting firm. She says the red flags were about what some see as VW's clannish, isolated corporate culture and a board of directors that could have been tougher on management.
There's no checks and balances. There's no fresh air. There's no sunlight.
So you see this at some level as a victory for the sense of applying these ESG factors to companies when you're trying to figure out who to buy and who to sell?
I do. Social factors, environmental issues had often been dismissed as soft. Well, right now, look at what Volkswagen is suffering by its lapse in governance issues.
Here's a company that had many people convinced Volkswagen was trying to do better with fuel-efficient cars. This could lead some consumers to believe that a lot of these claims from different companies are not serious.
Right. But honestly, I think we have to look at who is the they. Our impression of companies comes from the top. And there are thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people at Volkswagen who likely really do care about the environment. It is really the opportunity now for management to connect with those employees. The old-timey excuse is, how can we possibly? There are hundreds of thousands of employees. Well, now we have the technology to do it.
That may be the road ahead, but will you forgive some people for now being a little bit cynical when they hear a big company make an environmental claim?
That's a great point, and the data show that trust is at record low levels. What's going to continue to work better and better is the system of screening the congruence of what they say and what they do. The great news is that Wall Street is leading the way. So we have companies like Calvert, for example, who uses tools to measure environmental, social behaviors and then collaborate with companies. But to say, hey, you know what? We know what your intention is, and we see where the lapses are. Have you thought about how you might address this?
Elsie Mayo of Humanity, Inc. is also founder of the Soul Branding Institute. Elsie, thank you.
Thank you, David.
From studios at Montclair State University in New Jersey today, I'm David Brancaccio with the Marketplace Morning Report. From APM, American Public Media.